and I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo. What's poppin'? We here. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? Is popping with your man?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Miles still got that voice.
Yeah. It's we out here. What's going on with you, Locario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here loving life. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC. In the building. Shout out to Studio Horror Music, the Paul 99, June Sports, Dax a Million, what's going on? Monogamous Player, Duke Alex, R Gully. Shout out to Ricky, what's good? Shout out to Mark Tavius in the building. Ludway, was popping with you? Who else we got up in here? Phoenix Smiles in the building. Aussie in the building. What's going on? Charlie's in the building. What's popping with you, man? Who else we got up in here? Beloved is in the building. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, man. So guys, today we're going to be talking about, we got Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Mike Shane, Otabama was popping with you. Kobe Lean in the building. What's going on? Gold was popping. Pablo was good. So today we're talking about how a woman withholding sex is always manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to break all that all the fuck the way down. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, though, guys, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. Do it! You understand what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Yeah.
Do it.
Get that masculine identity parfum, get the soap, get the shea butter, get all that shit now, ASAP.
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go and get that ASAP. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get on that online dating consultations. I'm telling y'all, the online dating consultations is fire. You feel what I'm saying? We got a lot of consultations that we're doing this week, man. People are getting up on that. You feel what I'm saying? Look at, we got a bunch of 5-star reviews on this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Because the game is so fucking heavy. It's ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? It's so ridiculous. So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, get your online dating consultation. Also get the massive game collection, get master the vetting process, get how to have sex with 2 women a day, ebook, audio book, all the stuff. Get the documentaries, get the looks don't matter book. All of this stuff is on shoplocario.com for you to get right now ASAP. Get it going and get that shit cracking. Also, make sure you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership with Miles on the Zoom calls on Monday. Also, make sure you guys, go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. And also make sure that you guys go to this other website that you guys should definitely be on, because if you're not on this website, you are slipping and sliding. So make sure that you guys go here to check out this podcast, The Bad Boy Show. You feel me? Because The Bad Boy Show, we do every week. It's on point. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys get that crack in. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. We do current events every week, and we spit some heavy game that we don't spit on YouTube. I'm telling you, there's a lot of exclusive stuff on the Bad Boy Show. So if you're not on that, y'all are, I don't know what to tell you, man. Y'all fucking up right now.
Yo, I gotta put me on a full screen, man.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
This is the how many stereotypes can you count?
Oh my God, this is crazy,
bruh. You got the basketball, the fried chicken, the grape Kool-Aid, the watermelon, and he's sitting in a fucking cotton field.
Damn.
God damn.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, that's, nobody don't like no niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. It's so fucked up out here in these streets. But anyway, so guys, the calling number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys call that. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? So today's topic, we're talking about a woman withholding sex is always manipulation. Now, what I want to say about this, is that a lot of times guys don't realize that women doing this is a way to try to control you. It's a power move. You understand what I'm saying? I remember there was a saying, I can't remember who said it. They said, everything is about sex except for sex. They said sex is about power. You understand what I'm saying? So what's interesting about that is that a lot of times women use sex to try to flex their power over you. The problem though is that the reason why that actually, can happen is because a lot of guys, they basically show women that they're thirsty for sex and that they're willing to do whatever it takes to get sex from the woman. Right. Also, what happens is that a lot of guys, the way that they act around women, they make women believe that they want sex more than the woman wants sex, or the woman is granting them sex, just like even in the red pill where they say women are the gatekeepers of sex, right? So with that mentality, what happens is that it's easy for a woman to manipulate you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, I had this screenshot. I had two of them to show you what I'm talking about. So let me move this real quick so you can see. So this is from 8 at the Table. It says, Virgin Woman 27 explains why she won't even kiss anymore until she is married. You feel what I'm saying? So already from the jump, you already see that's some manipulation bullshit, but it only works on weak niggas.
Manipulation. Oh my God.
But it's funny. But if you notice, it says won't even kiss anyone until she's married, right? So the thing is that, and a lot of guys fall for this because, see, a lot of dudes who are losers might find that actually attractive. Like, oh, she's so pure and untouched. I want, she's wifey, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys might think, right? Right. Here's another one. So, and I actually responded to this on Instagram. It says single women have hopped on a new trend of abstaining from any romantic or sexual relationships with men, including dating and casual hookups. Right. So now what you have to understand is that women, when they're desperate, they do shit like this. Right. But they only can do shit like this to weak men, because the only people who are actually affected by this are weak men. Because this is the thing. Women don't have any power over a man. That's why a woman's safety zone or safety net is a weak dude. Her comfort zone is a weak dude. Right. Because she knows that when it comes to a man, she either has to submit or get the fuck up out of there. Right. That's the only two choices. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to either submit or get the fuck up out of there. So the problem is that when a woman is withholding sex, she can only do that when it comes to dealing with a weak man, because only a weak man is going to continue to interact with a woman who he's let know that he wants sex to happen. And then she says, well, wait a second, buddy, we gotta wait. So if he waits, he is a weak man. A guy who is not a weak man is not gonna wait. He's gonna be like, peace the fuck out. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. You understand what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit real quick before we get to
it's sad because if every guy was like me, none of these chicks would get dates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just disappointing. And what I'll say too is a lot of the times that you hear women say this type of shit, it's because they're ready to settle down
right
with the guy that they're not actually attracted to.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? They're ready to basically give up.
Right.
So the guy that they actually get with is not the guy that they truly want.
Right.
And the sad part is that remember, you know, we let you guys know that when a woman comes into a situation and has her agenda and you follow that agenda, you've already lost.
Right.
The relationship is basically over.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So what you're seeing is a woman who's been done dirty by the guys that she find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's trying to do the opposite, thinking that this should work.
Right. Exactly.
That's really all it is. And so, see, the thing with a woman is that, and this is why we talk about game and a masculine identity and being a bad boy and all that other shit, because the ideal is to be exactly who you are as a man and to find a woman to reflect that.
Right.
That's the ideal. But in most cases, we deal with women who think they know what they want.
Right.
Just because they're attracted to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happens is, sadly, not these women who think they know what they want, they get with a guy that is attractive, but just doesn't have game.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because just because a nigga's attractive don't mean he got game. Just because a nigga know how to attract bitches or luckily attracts bitches don't mean he got game.
Right.
You understand? So what you're seeing in these situations, you know, like I said, are women who are ready to settle down and basically give up on attractive men, or give up on the men that they find attractive.
Right.
That's really all it is. And so the sad part is that the guy that actually goes along with that shit and doesn't kiss her or have sex with her until they're married, this is the guy, you know, if we're going to look at the title, this is the guy that she's going to withhold sex from.
Right.
This is the guy that she's going to treat a certain way. You know, this is the guy that she's not going to have any respect for this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is that the marriage, it may last, but it's not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucked up part is that when and if they have children, those children are going to come from a house where they're going to see their first example of a relationship is a relationship in which the woman has no respect for the man.
Right.
And so you're going to develop simps and delusional, entitled women from that household.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a sad situation for everybody.
Right. That's a fact. And you know what's funny is that when it comes to withholding sex, right, there's actually only two reasons why women withhold sex, right? Now, the first reason she withholds sex, right, is because she's not really highly sexually attracted to you, which is why she can't. Because the thing is that when a woman is highly sexually attracted to you, she can't help herself and she wants to have sex with you. So it's damn near impossible for her to withhold sex because she wants sex that bad, because she actually is interested in you. So if she can withhold sex, is really her showing you that she's not really that sexually attracted to you. Right now, that's actually the better reason why a chick will withhold sex. Now, the second reason why a chick will withhold sex is because, and you don't want this to happen, is because she's been SA'd in the past. She has some sort of trauma or whatever when it comes to sex, which is why she's not trying to have sex with you. either way, you don't want to fuck with any of those type of women anyway. Because let's just say, for sake of argument, you dealing with the girl who's reason number 2.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to be in a situation with a girl who's reason number 2. But what happens is that you never know if it's reason number 1 or reason number 2 or both, right? But either way, any of those reasons are never good anyway.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that we got somebody sent for 2 free calls. So shout out to you. You feel what I'm saying? He said T.O. free calls, not 2, but T.O.
T.O. nigga.
So you know what I'm saying? So that'll happen. Now, also what you guys got to understand is this, right? Is sometimes what women will do is they will. All right. Oh shit! This shit was on my end. All right. Efosa.
The free call bandit.
Exactly. What's going on?
Yeah, I thought I'd go and react to the Dr. Bryant video.
Yeah, how'd you know? I'm about to do that right now. Efosa's psychic. How'd you know I was about to do that?
Efosa's on the same wavelength, nigga. What you talking? Yo, Efosa, hold on. Wait, hold on. Did you get your free sample of the masculine identity eau de parfum?
Yes.
What do you think of the scent?
I haven't used it yet.
You haven't used it yet? Oh, okay.
He's saving it for a
date. I'll use it though. I'll use it, but I'll let you know. But I do like the soap though. The soap was very good. It's 7 out of 10. It was very solid. It's a very good soap.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, appreciate you.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about that video in a second. All right, Evosa.
Yeah, but I don't want to make this a free call because it still counts as a free call. Or this one's calling.
Oh no, it still counts as a free call. So you took one of the free calls. So we got one free call left for whoever.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good, Efosa. All right, brother. Well, we'll just tune in. We're gonna talk about that too. All right. So yeah. So basically, what happens is that women, what they'll do is that they'll try to manipulate you through saying certain things and being a certain way in order to get you to wait for sex. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll try to Jedi mind trick you into telling you, oh, well, a real man would do this. And if you were really mature, you would do that. And blah, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy, right? And see, what happens is that if you don't have a masculine identity, if you don't trust in yourself, if you don't see the world a certain way based on your own thoughts, your own perceptions, then what's going to happen is that a woman can easily trick you into waiting, which is basically the manipulation.
Right.
So that's like the type of shit that'll happen. So let me bring this up real quick. Hold on. Let me bring this up. So, this is on one of those Instagram reels and shit. So I'm gonna start it, stop it, and then we gonna talk about this. So it says women making men wait for sex. Like even when you think about just the phrasing, it's like
it sounds weird, making men wait for.
Yeah, it's like, how do you again, that already right there just shows the weakness. You understand what I'm saying? Just it's the weakness. It's ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? But let's see what she's talking about. Here we go.
What y'all usually want? That thing? The more y'all do anyways. The more y'all give and the more y'all do.
What?
So let me stop it right there real quick. So she said, the more y'all want this, the more y'all do and the more y'all will give. Yeah, for weak niggas. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, see, we always got to differentiate between guys who have game and guys who don't. Guys who are weak, guys who are strong. You understand?
Right.
There's a difference. Like, there's not, like, all guys are not the same. It's not the same level. So what she's talking about is true based on weak motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? But, let's continue to see what she's talking.
Wait, please. I am disturbed. I'm disturbed by how confidently she said that.
Mm-hmm.
You see her face?
Uh-huh.
See how convicted she is?
It's terrible.
That means, like, Yeah. The average dude is a weak motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know this.
Right.
I mean, me personally, I consider myself a nigga with game, and I still fumble sometimes. I still make mistakes sometimes. So imagine the average nigga.
Right.
Look at her face. Look at how fucking confident she is in saying this. I don't like that.
Right. This is what happens. This is what happens. And also, too, what happens is that, see, the reason why it's important for you guys to be direct and to also charge a chick to the game and cut her off when she's not doing what you want is because you want to be able to let the chick know, hey, listen, I'm not going to, you're not going to be here in my presence. If you're not doing what I want, you're not going in the direction I want you to go in. The problem is the reason why women, see things this way is because, like she said, these guys will give more, do more, and all this other shit to get the pussy. And the woman is like, well, I'm going to hold off on this and wait, and then maybe I'll fuck with you. But let's continue.
The only men who won't do more are the men who only want that.
See, now she fucked up. And this is the thing that a lot of women don't understand when it comes to game, right? See, she's saying the only men who won't do more are the men who just want that. She's talking about sex. See, the problem is that it's not really about sex. It's about cooperation.
Right.
So let's take sex out for I could have told you to make me a ham sandwich.
Exactly.
If you're talking about, well, you got to wait for me to make the ham sandwich, I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not about the sex. It's just the thing. The point is, I'm telling you, I want. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm thing on my end, but you can take a call and when they
All right, so we got 719. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's good, guys? This is Keyshawn. I'm 26 from Pueblo.
Okay, I see the 5 in there, man. We appreciate you, bro. All right.
What's going on?
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, so I have this situation right now.
Hey, don't sound too excited, all right? But go ahead.
No, I'm not. Well, okay. So I'm just debating whether or not I should reach out to this woman or not.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Next question. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, that was my question. I mean, I was gonna.
All right, fine.
Like,
for
should
sure.
I reach?
For whatever, I'm sure the audience wants to hear the story. So go ahead with the story.
Yeah. So what happened? Tell us.
So, well, I ended up flaking on this woman.
Wait, pause. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let's take this one step at a time. Why'd you flake on her?
Man, I was low key like sick, and then also I had some stuff going on with my family.
Wait, you were okay? So what happened when you were sick? What were you sick about?
What was I sick about?
Yeah, like what was the sickness?
Sick. What was wrong with you, nigga? Like, come on, man.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like I was literally, my nose was running, I was coughing, and I had a bad sore throat.
Oh, so it sounds like the cold or the flu, something like that, right?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you flaked on a date, and what happened?
Well, I mean, that was really it. I mean, I told her, like, hey, I told her I couldn't do what we had planned, and I was like, we need to reschedule. She didn't reply to that. And then I hit her up again, but I kind of messed up when I hit her up the second time because I was like, oh, how are you doing? But I should have just been like, yo, you free, blase blah day, but she didn't respond to that one. But so I found her on Instagram.
Whoa.
Followed her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, buddy. You're low-key stalking a bitch. What's going on with you?
Well, no, we did already go out before.
So
I'm not.
Wait. Okay, so wait, let's back this up real quick. So you said you went out with her before. How long did you know this woman for?
So I met her I would say at the beginning to the middle of the week, and then we ended up going out that following Friday.
So you met her. So hold on. So you met her last week?
No, this actually happened like in October.
So this is what I'm asking. How long? So you met her in October?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. When's the first time? So where'd you meet her at? Online, in person, where? Where'd you meet her? Online or in person? Like, how'd you meet?
Oh, in real life.
Okay, where? What'd you meet her at?
I met her at the gym.
Okay, now when you was at the gym, what did you tell her that you wanted to do?
Oh, I just said we should hang out sometime. Just seeing if she was open to it. She was.
Okay, so y'all hung out, and what'd y'all do?
We went and got some drinks, and we were chilling, talking for a little bit, and it went good.
Okay, did you smash?
I did, yeah.
You smashed that night?
I did.
Okay, cool. So now, what happened the next time when you saw? Is this time the second time you're seeing her since October, or what's happening?
Yeah. So then after that, right, I tried to set up something else, and I had the date locked in, but then I started getting sick, and then the family stuff happened, and then because it was a Thursday, so then I reached out to her Friday and told her that I want to reschedule it, but then she just didn't say anything back.
Okay, and how long was between that first time y'all met and smashed to this time where you try to set up this date?
Like a week and a half.
Okay, and so the thing is that you set a date. Y'all supposed to go. You told her. What did you text her to tell you were sick? What'd you say?
Well, and that's the thing. I didn't say that I was like, I didn't, because then again, I didn't say too much. I just said, stuff came up and I want to reschedule.
That's where you fucked up. Why didn't you tell her you were sick?
What if you were actually sick? Why you ain't tell her you were sick?
Because I didn't. Then again, I thought she would low-key reply.
But just notice what I'm saying. But why did you not tell her you were sick?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I felt like I had that.
Feel like you had what?
I thought she was going to reply.
But why'd you think she was going to reply?
Because, I mean, I thought she was interested.
Well, I mean,
lined up, she was with it, and I was like, okay.
Right, but she probably was with it.
Oh, some stuff came up, and she was like, oh, like I expected her to be like, oh, well, oh, okay, when were you thinking about rescheduling? Or like, oh, that's fine, but then I'll be like, yeah, I'm low-key sick, and then like, some stuff came up that I need to deal with.
Oh, you had a script from a movie that you wanted to play out in your brain, and then when it didn't play out, you realize that you're an idiot.
Ouch.
I guess so, man.
I mean, no offense, but that was some idiot moves that you made. You get what I'm saying? Like what do you? Oh, well, I expected her to say this, and then when she said that, I was gonna say this, and then because like why, bro? Like you were actually sick. Be like, listen, look, like call her up. Like, listen, my nose is running. I'm coughing and shit. I'm actually sick. I would really love to reschedule. What's good?
So April said that you wasn't really sick. It was more of the family stuff. Is that correct?
And I mean,
no, yes or no? Is that correct?
Yeah.
I would have been on the phone
in a way, but I for real was feeling sick for real. Like,
so you saying that it was really the family stuff and it wasn't you being sick? Be honest with us, man.
No,
it was both.
It was both. I wasn't at the peak of the sickness when I said that, but it was both. I was just also like, okay, I don't want to give you whatever I got.
So the family stuff was making the sickness come on. You was feeling it coming on.
So, Cole, let me ask you a question. From your perspective, do you think this woman is a confident woman? Or she has like some type of like, good head on her shoulders. She seems like put together, or she seems like, she's not like on some goofy shit or a hood rat or anything like that?
Yeah, she seems like good people.
Right. And so that's why she ain't responding to you. Does that make sense? So basically, Cole, that's what I'm saying, right? So if I'm talking to a woman and we supposed to get together and she hits me up and she says, oh, hey, sorry, can we do a rain check? You know what I'm going to do? She's done. We're finished. You know why? Because I don't fuck with people who waste my time. I love myself. So see, when you're dealing with someone who actually is confident and love themselves, they usually steer clear of people who are time wasters, people who are, wishy-washy, people who don't know what they want. So what happened is when you called her to cancel without a reason, she's like, oh, this nigga's flaky. This nigga's weird. He's playing games. So that could be a reason why she ain't want to fuck with you no more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like even after I showed her who I was on like the first date, like I'm not like that, but it's like, just shit just happens.
Bro, no, shit doesn't just happen. That's my point. Guys, water seeps its own level. So what happens is that if you're just like, oh, well, shit happened and I'm just, hey, I just can't make it or whatever. If you would have texted her or called her and said, hey, listen, I really had a great time last time we seen each other. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. But today I really can't make it because I'm really sick and I really don't want to get you sick. So are you free next week, such and such and such? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. But my point is the reason why she most likely fell back is because she looked at you like you're just a flaky nigga that's inconsistent. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I should have said a lot more than what I did say.
But Cole, why? Like, is this hard for you to understand? Is this like complicated?
No, but I feel like what I said was enough.
Enough, but
well, his original question was, should he hit her up again? That's the original question. So should he hit her up again, Lucario?
Nah, I think you need to keep moving, fam.
Like exactly what I told you from the beginning. No, the answer is no.
You need to keep that shit. And the reason why I'm saying you need to keep it moving is because you've already set a precedent of a certain way that you are, which in her mind, she's going to see you as that guy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is why, because understand, in every situation, you have to lead. You understand? You display poor leadership by flaking, because flaking already within itself is an issue, right? But again, we understand we're all human. Things can come up and things can happen. So what happens is that if you don't give a reason, then the reason is you are a flake. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, caller, let me ask you this. How embarrassing was the family stuff on a scale of 1 to 10? Because you obviously don't want to tell us about the family stuff. So how embarrassing was it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, it wasn't embarrassing at all. I mean, it was not pleasant.
It wasn't pleasant. What I'm trying to understand is what made you just like what made it so difficult for you to be honest with the chick? Like, I got some family shit going on and I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. So I'm gonna have to postpone till next week. What day next week are you free? Like, why was this so hard for you to say that?
I just didn't think that. I thought that if she really was rocking with me, I wouldn't have to do that much.
But what?
How is that much? That's just that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? See, guys, this is the problem, right? What you guys have to understand is that when a woman is choosing to interact with you, there has to be a benefit in it for her, right? So a woman is only rocking with you based on how it benefits her. You understand what I'm saying? So you're thinking, oh, well, if she was about me, then no, nigga, what is she benefiting from when it comes to dealing with you for her to rock with you? You understand what I'm saying? So if you're just being very vague, oh, hey, because basically what I'm saying is this again. What you did, you just showed her you was a flake. I'm trying to tell you. What is it better for her to be with a guy who's flaky? Caller?
But what's all this talk about her rocking with you? Like, y'all just been out on a couple of dates, right? Did I miss something?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like, did you have her on the vetting process?
Kind of, I guess.
No, it wasn't. No, he didn't stop.
In a way, yeah.
In a way?
Yeah, actually.
In a way?
Yeah.
So, yo, this dude, you see how flexible he is? This is why she's not hitting you back, fam.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Do you have a job?
Do I have a child?
Do you have a job?
Oh, yes.
Okay. If you said to your boss, so I'm getting paid this Friday, right? And then he said, in a way, how would you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
How would that make you feel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. You said to your boss,
man, don't troll me, man.
Or if
Look,
I'm not trolling you. No, I'm not trolling you. You're trolling yourself, my G. You're trolling yourself. This is why the chick, just like Lucario said, this is why the chick stop fucking with you, and this is why you like your flakiness, your flexibility is the troll. I'm not the troll. I'm just showing you the bullshit that you're doing.
Yeah, man.
Like, in a way, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I messed up, man.
Yeah.
I messed up.
Yeah, you messed up.
Yeah, so caller, listen, man, you got to understand, you got to be able to lead, be direct and clear about the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's wintertime. It's cold season. I mean, just be straight up with the chick. Like, look, my bad. I'm sick. I'm like me. I'm fucked up right now too. You know, like you can hear it in my voice.
Because just like how you wouldn't want to work for some dude that says, well, your paycheck might kind of come, I don't know, right? In a way, right? You see how you would never work for that person, right? So she doesn't want to see you when you're just talking about, sorry, something came up. What the fuck does that? What is something came up? What does that even mean? You see what I'm saying? And you think that she's supposed to? Come on, fam. Nah, that's not.
I thought she was
feel like
rocking with
that is something that I don't like. Even in past relationships, my communication needs to be better.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You gotta know how to communicate. This is the thing. What you want to happen, right, is that when you deal with women, you want to make sure that a woman is responding to you accurately. This is why it's important to be direct with women, because when you're direct with women, there's no misconstruing what the situation is about. So then she can accurately respond to what you're saying. But if you're just vague, something came up, whatever, the perception is you're just a flake. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta understand how that goes down. But yeah, man, we appreciate you calling in, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you guys, man.
All right, take it easy, brother.
Have a good one, then.
All right, have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. So, guys, call up 844-672-7300 is the number. All right, so let's go back to this video real quick, see what this lady talking about. Hold on. Where's the other thing? Here we go. All right. Let's see what is she a doctor? That was All right, let's go.
So if you want to vet them out anyway, sis, vet.
They don't want this woman talking at all.
They don't want her to talk. 832.
Guys are such misogynists, but go ahead.
You on live with Lucario and Miles, name Aid City. How can we help you?
Chilling, man. This is Jay, Houston, Texas. I sent 10 to you in this situation.
Yes, sir. I see it. All right. What's up with you, man?
Chilling. I got two questions, man. The first question is, man, my barber, he kind of sick, man. So I can't get a haircut. My looks is attached to my haircut, man. How can y'all help me, man, with this, man?
Come on, man. Stop trolling. What are you
I think I saw a little bit of your situation with looks, and like you really got people out there that feel like that type of shit, Lucario. It's crazy, man. So first off, keep doing your thing with giving guys information that can help them get over that type of shit, man, because man, some of these cases is ridiculous. The second thing I want to ask y'all, bro, like let's say y'all was some ugly, like super ugly motherfuckers. What would be y'all game to still go out there and do what y'all do? And I know y'all got a response to that, because I would have a response if I was quote unquote super ugly.
Well, the thing is, you are super ugly to a number of different women.
To somebody,
for sure.
So it would literally be the same thing. Like, so basically what I would do is the same thing I've been doing. You see what I'm saying? Loving myself and interacting with women and finding women who align with who I am and what I'm trying to do.
Right. Super ugly is still subjective.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
y'all just wouldn't feel a way about, like, maybe I do like extra work. Like, y'all wouldn't let the extra work be a situation that would deter you from still, doing what you got to do, right?
Extra work.
Well, what's the extra work?
Like, so, like, if a guy's like, quote unquote, just super ugly, he still got to find women that's attracted to him. So he may get a lot of like no's, but those no's may.
But if a guy, but this is what I'm saying.
That work.
This is what I'm saying. If a guy that you would consider or somebody else would consider really good looking, he still has to find women who find him good looking. You see what I'm saying? So the issue is that guys think that based on how a guy looks, it's going to be easier for him than another guy. The problem is that there's layers to attraction. You see what I'm saying? Now, if attraction was just, oh, you look good and chicks fuck with you, then I would agree with you. The problem is that there's layers to attraction. So meaning that even if a woman thinks this guy looks good, there's still layers of attraction that have to happen. This is why when guys talk about choosing signals from a woman, oh, she's choosing you from across the room, he still has to go approach, talk to her, interact with her, and then she has to choose him again because there's layers to attraction. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when guys think about it in a just looks, mentality, it's surface level. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, there's no guy who doesn't have to do work. You understand what I'm saying? No matter how he looks, because even if you have a guy, for example, who is, let's say he's a tall, good-looking Asian dude, he's in a spot where they only like black men. So, or maybe one girl in that spot like an Asian nigga. So he still got to put in the work to find the one chick that like him in the spot. You see what I'm saying? So even though he's tall and good looking, right? That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter. The problem is the idea of thinking, oh, well, all I have to do is look better, then it's going to be easier. I don't got to put in that much work, which is why a lot of guys work on their looks, which is the whole looks maxing craze. And then they think that's going to give them the edge, but it doesn't. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, it really don't. Everybody got to put in their work. Now, before I get out of here, could we agree or disagree, or what's your thoughts on the fact that your looks, like sometimes you might not get a shot with certain women because of your looks, like your presentation. Like, you get curved, like off top, you get curved. Like, damn, she didn't even let me finish my sentence. Like, we do know that do play a part when approaching women, right?
Yeah, but my nigga,
it's
most bitches with weave is not gonna get a shot with me neither. So what are we talking about?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So this is what you got to understand. Everything you're saying is the same thing. You see what I mean? Like, so this is what's so great about the game is the game is perfectly balanced out. This is what people don't understand. The game is perfectly balanced out. So meaning that everything that you just said, right? Where you're saying, well, what if you're super ugly and then these women don't fuck with you? Any woman, you can find a bunch of women who think you're super ugly and won't fuck with you because of that. Or, like you said, they won't even let you get a sentence in. Exactly, because you are not their preferred type. But if you meet a woman that you're their preferred type, you might not even have to say much at all, and she'd be sexually attracted to you, want to fuck with you. The problem is that guys on the internet, what they do is they look at other men, judge other men, and they say, oh, that guy over there, man, if I looked like him, I wouldn't have to go out and do this and do that and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? And they get fooled into thinking that is different. Like, even for example, I should have pulled this up. I saw this, what's the guy, the King 6'8", the great guy. There was a video of these chicks and they were talking to him and they were basically making fun of his clothes and basically calling him broke. Because it's like, where you work at? You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't approaching him because they were interested in him. They were basically just playing around with him. So does he have it easier? No, he's still got to fucking vet these women and see if they follow instructions too. It's the same thing. That's what we keep trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, but and Carla, here's what. All right, when you say extra work, tell me what you mean.
So I'm trying to hypothetically speak and put myself in the position of a guy that's just always getting the yucky face from bitches. So I'm saying he got to put in, like, he got to do way, like, a lot of approaches. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like in his reality, every time I speak to a girl, your nose, you ugly, you short, you fat, you stink, you too dark, your ears. Like he's like, you know what I'm saying? He always getting the yuck face from the women. So when I say extra work, like he really got to like really be playing the number games at a fucking astronomical level. You know what I'm saying?
And but the thing is this. So he's getting that on the front end, right? Check this out. What if a guy who is conventionally attractive and the same thing is happening to him, but it's just happening on the back end? It's the same thing. It's just on the guy that you consider super ugly is happening on the front end. The guy that you consider conventionally attractive is happening on the back end.
Yeah.
That on the back end, these chicks are basically playing games with him. He's being indirect. They're not actually following his lead. They're being attention whores. They're doing, you see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He still has to put in work to find the women who's really fucking with him.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing, caller. When you ever mowed a lawn in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. If you mowed the lawn and then for whatever reason you miss like a whole section of the lawn, and then you turn around, you turn off the lawnmower, you start to head to the garage, but then you look across the lawn and you see that extra patch that you missed. What is your attitude like when you see that extra patch?
Shit, incomplete. Like the job ain't finished.
Job ain't finished. But what's the feeling you have in that moment though?
Like yuck, this don't look right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay, great. Yuck, ew, this don't look right. Okay, now think about that energy and think about the guy, like you say, calling the next 10 women that he approaches as extra work.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do to the energy that he gives off when he says hello?
That's true.
So this is why. No. See, this is why I'm asking you. We can't look at it as extra work. We can't even look at it as work. Because once we do that, we bring in that energy to the female, and that's what's going to really make it extra work.
Right.
But you're not moving in good faith. You're not moving in positivity, homie. That's the real problem. It's the mindset.
That's real shit. Now, it is fucked up if your energy is like, I gotta go out and do these cold approaches. Now, you already coming into the game already like at a below state.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, if you understand what you got to do to get what you want, then cool. But like you said, and I agree, if you are stepping into the arena, man, I got to do all these fucking cards. I got to do all this homework. Damn. Like your energy is already coming off. And then when you step to the girl, like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Susie, I thought you was cool. You probably don't like me, but whatever. I got to do the work. You like, bro, like, I thought you was cute.
And what I'm saying is, that's the part that's gonna get you all the no's and the icks. It's not really you.
I agree.
It's not your super ugliness or whatever the fuck you thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Fact that you see it that way, the fact that you call it extra work, the fact that you look at it this way, and you're not gonna move in good faith. You're not gonna put your best foot forward, and that's gonna be the reason why the bitches is gonna say no to you, because they can feel the resentment in your tone as soon as you walk up, because you don't really like what you're doing in the first place.
Absolutely.
That's the real issue.
I agree.
You understand? So you got to watch your own perception of how you see the shit.
Right.
And this is why I call into the show, homie, because the guy I was giving y'all the example of, that's how he think. And I try to tell guys, whatever the situation is, like, you still got to do what you got to do, and you still got to understand, like, regardless of what I got to do or how I got to get it done, this is what I got to do for me.
Right.
And even for me, I still face challenges, or I won't say the word challenges, but I understand there are people out there, or even jobs out there, that, you know what I'm saying, I could or could not get, but I'm still walking to the situation like, hey, I'm the guy for the job. Now they can say yes or no, but I'm still bringing the energy of, I know what I'm doing. This, the deal gonna be proper, the quality gonna be sky high, and whenever you're ready, here's my card, we can do business. Now they can still say no, fuck you, get off, or hey, I like your energy, I like what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. I think a lot of guys, Lucario and Miles, they come into the situation a lot of the times carrying that baggage of, I'm not tall enough, I don't got enough money, and I got to do all this extra shit. These guys trying to sell these books and courses. What the fuck they know about in reality when these women say no? But like you said, if you step into the situation, to anyone, women, jobs, if you come into the situation, hunchback of Notre Dame, you don't feel good about yourself. You can't even smile. You can't even like project what you want to project. You already like starting off like in the deficit, man.
Exactly.
Real talk.
All right. Yeah, but I got $10. That's for y'all, man. Do your thing, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, keep doing your thing for real, man. A lot of guys And women need to hear this shit for real, because
Yes, sir.
it's transferable to both genders, though.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Cool. I wanted to show this real quick. Let me show this clip just real quick to illustrate what I was talking about with this guy right here. Hold on, let me
is the 6'8" the great guy?
Yeah, so I want y'all to notice how these women are responding to him. Right? Here we go. Check this out. Let me put the volume up.
What you said? Oh, she said I'm a tall one.
What are those?
What are these?
Where you got this from? Walmart.
Y'all must be drunk. Y'all drunk? Type of traction on both parties, fucking crazy. Hey, you gotta be nice, right?
Yes.
You can't touch strangers and be aggressive. It's okay. I noticed that you guys are drunk, but it's okay. You know, I can tell y'all from a different country, right?
Yes.
The men over here love respect, so you have to be respected.
But we don't even like your shoes.
But then, where are you guys from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yes,
Oh.
do you make business here? And what do you make? What do you make exactly?
When you say what I make,
What do you make for a living?
what I do for a living?
Oh, sorry. What you do for a living? That's not. What you do for a living? The last question.
You ever heard of Walmart? I work at Walmart.
See, so basically, they was making fun of his shoes, and they were asking him, "What does he do for a living?" Right? So, does he not have to put in work now? Because these chicks are just. You see what I'm saying? He still would have to put in work.
Yo, where y'all at though?
You see what I'm saying?
Like I thought he was 6'8" the great, and every bitch that come around him just want him like that. Like where y'all at?
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, come and debunk this video, please. Where y'all at?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, bruh, this is exactly what I'm talking about. A woman approaching you and talking to you means nothing.
Yo, anybody under the sound of my voice, we're live right now. If you're calling in to debunk the video and support the whole thing about him being 6'8" and getting all the bitches, you could call in free.
Mm-hmm.
You could call in free.
See, he said, looks get you warm leads. Warm leads are always better to close. And by close, I mean get what you want. Come on, y'all know this. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, there ain't no warm leads. See, warm is the middle. That's flexible. Either she with it or she not. You understand what I'm saying? Warm means she not. This is what you guys got to understand. You thought that was a warm lead? A chick fucking making fun of your... First of all, if a chick is making fun of anything about you, she not really fucking with you. That's one. That's off the top. You understand what I'm saying? Then on top of that, when a woman start talking to you or asking you about anything that has to do with money, she ain't fucking with you. So was that a warm lead, the James? Was that a warm lead? A chick making fun of your shoes and asking you about money?
Yo, imagine this nigga trying to explain to these hoes, men over here like respect. Like what?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you were 6'8" the great. Like what's going on? Why are you explaining respect to a female? What are we doing?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Whoa, that's crazy. And the beginning of the video, that bitch was laughing way too hard, bro. Like
I'm saying.
Why would you laughing so hard and nobody said a joke? Like, what are we doing?
Bruh. And bro, you guys gotta understand that he's gonna get attention because he's tall. You understand what I'm saying? He's taller than most people that are out here. You understand what I'm saying?
5'8". I'm not even 5'8". How, guys? I need y'all to explain this to me. How did he get these bitches from another country, mind you? Because remember, chicks in other countries are supposed to be better than chicks in America, right?
Right, exactly.
So chicks from another country laughing at this nigga. Please explain it to me. Where y'all at? I need this explained. Like somebody got to come explain this. He's 6'8" and he gets all the women. Every woman that comes around his camera automatically wants him, right?
Right.
Where y'all at? Come on, call in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's our point. So and we got our 2 free calls from Chris. Appreciate you, man. So we got two free calls in the queue. But this is what we're saying. This is what we was talking about with Jay that called earlier when he was talking about, it's more work and this and this and that. The game is perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
Because you as a man, you have to make sure that the women that you're interacting with are fucking with you based on your leadership.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the point. So all of this, oh man, if I look better, no, it's not, because it's gonna balance itself out.
Yo, all you got to do is be 6'8" though.
Exactly. Right.
Once you're 6'8", that means you're great. Plus, it rhymes. So,
right. Yo, that shit funny. Oh man! All right, let's get back to this lovely lady right here.
What?
Let's see what she talking about.
Them out and watch them show up. A man should penetrate your heart and your mind before he ever penetrates your body. Then you will really experience the true essence of an orgasm anyways.
Shut the fuck. Listen.
See what the thing what she don't understand is this, right? Because she kind of told her herself. The man who penetrates your mind, right? What happens is that's the guy you're sexually attracted to.
Right.
The guy that you can make wait, he's not penetrating your mind.
He's not.
Which is why you can run him.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So she might as well just said, hey, only give your body to guys you're sexually attracted to. Duh. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yo, but see, women, what happened is women will never outright say it. Like, hey, listen, if I'm sexually attracted to you and you that nigga and I want to follow your lead, I'm giving you it all. She ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Yo.
This shit crazy. Let's continue.
I've had men say to me, if I can't marry you, I don't even want to touch your body.
Exactly. Simping.
You see the type of niggas that she's come in contact with?
Exactly. And these niggas is lying too. Let's
you see the type of disingenuous bitch ass niggas that she's come in contact with? Why would you say something like that to a woman, bro?
Exactly.
You lying ass motherfucker. Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm. Terrible.
You come on, man. Stop lying to these hoes, bruh. And here's the thing. They know you're lying too.
Mm-hmm.
They know you lying.
Right.
They know you want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They know that. Let me tell you something. There's this thing called post-nut clarity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is let me explain something to you. This is also why, as men, we are built to deal with rejection.
Mm-hmm.
Because women are not built to really deal with rejection.
Right.
Because imagine, this is why we take so much rejection, because our rejection is upfront and easy.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? I came over here because I thought you was attractive. I want to see if you got for drinks, whatever. Let me give you my number. Oh, I'm not interested. I got a boyfriend. All right, no problem. Have a good day. I can take that all day.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine. Imagine being a woman and you go through all that. You go on a date, y'all flirt, y'all talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I had the best. And then I had the best conversation with him. The date was so dope. Yeah, we're going to meet again next week. Okay, girl. Yeah, I'm going to wear my low cut dress because I'm going to definitely give it up this time. And the nigga dicks you down. And another wonderful date, too.
Mm-hmm.
The vibe is. And he dicks you the fuck down, and you feel that penetration.
Right.
Play that Lexington Steel. Yeah. And she feels all of those fucking fireworks, right? Right? She feels all of that. But on the nigga side, he's like, yo, that pussy's whack.
Right.
And then he don't call her again?
Mm-hmm. It's the worst.
That's the worst.
Nigga, think about it. When a man gets rejected, right? She's just like, yeah, I don't want to give you my phone number. And he's like, all right, cool, peace, right? Imagine the nigga goes inside the woman and says, nah, I'm good.
thing. Even if they smash and she don't like it and she don't call him back, the nigga is still like, well, at least I fucked.
Exactly, right. Because this is the thing. See, there's a difference between men and women when they reject, right? See, when a woman rejects you, she's like, I am rejecting you because I'm not interested in you at all. I don't want to fuck with you, right?
Right.
Now, when a guy rejects a woman, right, what usually happens is he's like, I'm not interested in you, but I'm not going to let a little thing like me not being interested in you stop me from fucking you. Once I fuck you, then you will know how much I'm not interested in you. That's the difference.
Yo, guys, we gotta build up. We gotta understand our position. We gotta understand how powerful we are in this. Cause, bro, y'all niggas be talking about, and this is why I know a lot of y'all niggas that are like upset at being rejected, and y'all really take that shit to heart. Y'all ain't fucking a pussy yet.
Exactly.
Y'all don't got enough experience points to really understand. Because rejection. It's saying she got a boyfriend or that she's not interested.
You know what it is too? It's really on a subconscious level. The reason why women don't like it is not that, you hooked up with me and you ghosted me or whatever it is like that. It's the idea of understanding that the guy in most cases didn't like you in the first place. That's the key. And a lot of times what happens is the reason why a lot of times guys will ghost is because a lot of guys put a lot of time, energy, and attention into dealing with the woman, going on multiple dates, phone calls, all this other stuff. While he's doing that, he's realizing this bitch is annoying as fuck. God damn it, bro. Man, I got, I'm out on this date with her. She mad annoying, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait till I hit this pussy. Soon as he hits the pussy, he's like, you know what? I'm out because it's not worth dealing with you. And I realized I don't really like you.
Oh my
God. That's kind of like what happens. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So the issue is, and this, remember earlier, what was I saying? I said the game is perfectly balanced. Bro. Men get rejected on the front end. Women get rejected on the back end. So now, is it that one person or one gender has to do more work than the other? No, we each got to put in work. Because women got to put in work to find the guys that actually like them, and men got to put in work to find the women who actually like them. You see what I'm saying? It's perfectly balanced. See, the illusion is because a woman can get dick, think dick means that the guy likes them. You see what I'm saying? Dick is just a formality. It's just, it's like going on a date or getting coffee or, having a conversation. It's just guys are like, well, look, take some of this dick real quick.
Right.
And then once the sex is over, it's like, well, because think about this. You ever have a long conversation with a woman that you just met and then you try to exchange information and she still don't give you the number and she kind of get, well, it was nice talking to you, but actually, I'm not looking for anything right now. I have a boyfriend. That's what happens on the other end for women when guys are fucking them.
Yeah.
The fucking and the leaving is the same thing as having that long ass conversation and then bouncing. It's just that dick was involved and pussy was involved in this situation before he bounced.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The game is perfectly balanced.
And that's exactly why you don't talk to bitches for too long.
Exactly. That's a fact.
They love that shit. Have a nice deep conversation with a man and bask in his masculine presence just to still be like, oh, well, I'm not really looking for anything right now.
Right.
What?
Yo, I'm telling you, this is why you got to understand this game. Let's continue.
Now, that's a man who isn't a sucker. That's a man who is of age, a mature age, who is...
You see the mature?
Shut up, bitch.
She's like, oh, well, he wants to penetrate your mind first and he wants to marry you. That's a guy who's mature. See, that's what I said, where women try to use these words to trick you.
Manipulation.
Right, into thinking that waiting is a good thing. But listen to me.
Ready to have a wife, and he is no longer so superficial in his thinking that the best thing about a woman is her sex.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. See, she's not getting it. She thinks, again, this is the same reason why women generally would get played and feel some type of way is because they thought it was about what's between their legs.
Right.
They thought, oh, well, see, women have the illusion that men want them. No, they want to fuck your hole. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what happens is that men who have game, we're looking for cooperation. It just happens to be that if I'm telling you sex should happen, that's what I want you to cooperate with.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So again, like it could be anything. It doesn't even need to be sex. But the fact is, if I'm telling you this is the direction, this is where we need to go. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue.
He's finding value not only different in women, but watch this, in himself. Because I only get to experience the parts of you that you've already given you. And so a man who only sees value in a woman being just sex is a man who doesn't see value in himself.
What?
So see, and this is where the disconnect is. Because she said, I get to experience the value you see in yourself. True. So if the value I see in myself is I only interact, deal with, I'm in circumstances that serve me, why the fuck would I be waiting for you? Doesn't make any sense. So if you're valuing me based on the value I see in myself, that means you'd be cooperating. You see what I'm saying? So she's thinking, well, if he valued himself, he wouldn't just be trying to get sex or trying to have sex. No, sex is what he wants. I don't care if the nigga could have said, I want some ice cream. If ice cream is what I want, and I say, come through so we get this ice, well, how about we wait to get the ice cream? No, because if I wait, that means I'm disrespecting myself. That means I'm not valuing myself.
Facts.
By waiting for you. And what the fuck you trying to do?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. Because if you think about it, think about this, right? In most cases, how does a man and a woman actually get together? The man creates the opportunity for the woman to be there. Yep. So if he created the opportunity for the woman to be there, why all of a sudden now we stop in the situation? That doesn't make any sense. You said yes to being here. I give you an opportunity. You said yes to the opportunity, right? I tell you to show up for the date. You said yes, you showed up for the date. So now all of a sudden when it comes to the sex, well, hold on, buddy. We should wait. No, we shouldn't, because how are you following me this whole time? But all of a sudden now, at this point, you don't want to follow a nigga.
Right.
No, we're done. So I'm saying we're fucking done. Let's continue.
It is just, we are just mirrors to each other. I see value in myself. That's why casually you cannot make love to my body.
See? You see right there? Real quick. No, you see, this is where she's wrong. We are not mirrors to each other. I am the subject. You are the mirror.
Exactly. The bitches shine because of the nigga.
Facts.
Like, what are we talking about?
I'm the subject. I'm the one looking in the mirror. You the one reflecting back at me.
Right.
I can't stand these fake ass motherfuckers, bro. Like, and she's sitting there, and these niggas really be hanging on her every word because she quote unquote beautiful. I can't take it, bro. Yo, Moses, what's going on with you, bro? Moses.
What's going on, man? I donated.
Yes, I see it. I see it. Appreciate you.
What's going on?
I remember I sent Miles. I sent you the 15 Monday.
Okay.
And I didn't get it, so I'll take a 5 from that.
Okay. So, yeah. There you go.
Listen, the 10 is for a free call.
Yes, sir.
Please don't waste it on bullshit.
All
so
right.
let me say this. The reason I wasn't gonna call in today, but this is a great topic. I had to call in. Why you think? Please do me a favor. Why you think this girl could come on YouTube and say that bullshit? You want to know why?
Why?
Because there was a lot of dumbass idiots who believe what the fuck women say.
Exactly.
That's why.
Right.
So, and then trust me, I remember I told you, like I told guys, like I remember there's other guys out there who try to debate me on this topic. Like, yo, Moses, you playing the game all wrong, bro. The chick is not trying to fuck you, bro. Why you supposed to do it the other way? You're supposed to date first. and spend time with the woman and then do sex later. I said, no, sex comes first. Because first off, like that same girl who's making you wait is fucking another dude. So if you have game and you know that, why the fuck would you wait around? You see the difference?
Nah, real talk. Real talk.
Exactly. And I told you, I've been in situations where women told me they're not that type of girl. And then another dude that I know fucked that same girl two days before that.
Right.
And on the flip side, I've been in situations where I was literally there when a woman told some other dude at the spot that the girl I finished exchanging numbers with that, hey, she told that dude, listen, she's not that type of girl. I'm good. I don't get down like that. But 16 hours later, I was fucking her. And then she told me the reason why she did it with me is because I'm different. I'm just me. No, bullshit. You wasn't sexually attracted to the other guy. That's why. So that's what I want to say. You guys need to be careful. Stop listening to what these women are telling you when they're not. Because if you ask this girl a simple question, has she ever did it before? I bet $5 she would say yes, she did it before. I bet. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? If you ask her if she ever did it before.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You gotta understand. Like we always say that, a woman's gonna treat guys differently. So if a guy doesn't understand that, then he's gonna be able to easily be manipulated. That's how it works.
That's it.
Exactly. That's man. That's all I wanted to say, man. And for those who don't believe what we're saying, just do whatever you want. But over here, this is the truth. Women will do that to try to get attention from you.
Facts.
And so thanks for taking my call.
All right. Appreciate you, Moses. Thanks for calling in, brother. All right. And let me see. Hold on. We got 531. 531. You were on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? And are you taking a free call?
Well, nah, this Prodigy, I don't know.
Oh yes, I saw it. Yes, sir.
Hold on. Before we speak to Prodigy, you know what you got to do, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I don't suspect you guys of shit. Like we all good on that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, and I don't want to make this no debate. The game ain't up for debate. I understand it, but I just want to get y'all understanding on something real quick, right? So, like, do you guys believe that like some guys don't have to put as much effort than other guys? Like is that the situation?
Yeah. So basically, every guy has to put an effort.
I got you. No, I'm saying like, do some guys have to put in more effort than others? Is what I'm saying. Like, do you guys believe that? No. And the reason why that is that way is because of this, right? The reason why that other guys don't have to put in more effort or whatever, less effort or whatever it is like that is because there's too many variables in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, let's say a guy, you would consider, this guy, he's good at attracting women, right? And let's say that guy talks to 3 girls in a row and all 3 of those girls reject him, right? So one girl rejects him because she's in love with her boyfriend. The other girl rejects him because she's a lesbian. And the other girl rejects him because she has trauma with sex. So what does him having to be attractive and good looking or whatever it is have to do with the fact that he still got rejected by all 3 of those girls and he has to still put in work to find women that he's in alignment with? Well, I'll say this right. So I think it's more so like dudes not really, having like the physical aesthetic. And I already know what you guys gonna say. It's all good. Just hear me out on this, please, right? So it's like when guys actually put the effort in, like the indirect effort, which is like self-improvement and like working on themselves, it will be rewarding, like to some degree. It might not get them women like thirsting over them, in most cases. But what I'm saying is that it will like reward them. Like maybe they'll just get more attention, and that attention can translate into them actually getting the women that they want. Now they still gonna have to put the work in, like you guys said. You know, like 100%, I do agree with it. They still got to actually put themselves out there in front of women to see the women that's going to actually, you know, give them the attention and to see if, you know, whatever that, to see if what they're saying can actually, you know, hit the women's emotions and shit like that, right? You know, so I do agree, like the work has to play a factor, but I do think that some guys have to work harder than others, because you got one dude that actually, you know what he has to do to become more attractive, and he do that shit, and you got another guy, okay, he might not even have the game to know what he needs to do and what not to do. So it's like he pretty much gonna be assed out, you know, because he don't know what he needs to do. He don't know what he needs to do to become more attractive. If that makes sense to y'all,
right?
You
But don't both. But this,
take more effort to do that shit. So yeah.
But don't both guys have to put in the work to be attractive?
No, I agree with that. Like 100%. You know, and that's and that's the most important thing. But what I'm saying is that one dude has to put the work in. No, I'm fucking this up. Like both dudes obviously has to put the work in, but one dude, you know, he just don't have to put as much work in because he's just like, I ain't gonna necessarily say he's just confident, but it's like he just know what he has to do to get the eyeballs. I mean, pretty much. And the other dude, he don't know what he has to do, so he might actually be putting the effort in, but it's like, as far as him actually approaching women, but he don't have like he don't have the bait, you know, like he don't have the eyeballs on him as opposed to the other guys. What I'm saying.
All right, look at it like this, right? We got two different guys in the gym, and both of them is about to press 225, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now they both have to press the same amount of weight. Both of them is pressing 225 against gravity, correct?
Yeah.
One of them is going to be struggling, and the other one is going to be busting out 10 reps.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the difference between those two gentlemen?
The difference is one was consistent and one isn't.
Okay. That's it.
Right. Because the other guy that can't really do it, he can't really do it because he's not as consistent as the guy who could. So if he wants to be able to do it like the other guy, he has to put in the same work the other guy did.
Exactly. But it's still the same amount of work that they got to put in. Now, one dude been in the gym consistently for the last 6 years. The other dude, he just started, 6 months ago, right? But both of them is still both of them is still press. They still moving 225. They still getting it off the rack. Mm-hmm. They still pulling in a rep. Other dude just doing more reps than him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the work has to get done either way.
Yeah,
the work has to get done either way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I will say this on y'all behalf, right? I think that a guy that actually has game and the experience, and he's consistent, extremely consistent with putting forth the direct effort, then he's going to get rewarded as opposed to the other guy that just go off of it. It's like the only thing he depend on is just his physical aesthetic, like his looks and all that stuff. Like that's all he depend on, and he just strictly around choosing things. I do think the guy that is, he might not be that physically attractive, but he's extremely consistent with, just approaching women and stuff like that, or just putting himself in front of women and going to bars, nightclubs, and all these different venues. I do think he's going to have like a leg up over the other guy. I just think like with all things being even, I think that like the more attractive dude, not even, I understand the term attractive can be subjective. I do understand it, but I think, like I said, with all things being even, the more physically attractive dude, the taller dude, the dude that's actually consistent with putting forth effort in the gym, it's like I understand certain things I say it will trigger y'all, so I'm trying not to like.
No. Dude, Prodigy. This is the part you're not getting. So you said that you said with all things being even. So if all things are even. Yeah. Then that means that they put in an even amount of work to get to the point where they're even. You understand? Even if we can get to that evenness, if we can even get to that. So basically what I'm saying is this. If there's a calculus test, right? And you have to get the answers correct on the calculus, right? You have a person who doesn't even know how to count, and then you have a person who's been taken math for years and they're in a calculus class and they know all of the things. So what happens is the person who's going to get 100 on that calculus test is the one who's been doing it for that long to understand how to do it. Now, the person who doesn't even know numbers, right? They still have to learn numbers, probably learn multiplication, division, all that other shit, then go work their way up to calculus. So what's happening is the guy who didn't know numbers has to put in a lot of work to get to the point of the guy who knows calculus. But what happens is this: the guy who knows calculus had to put in the same amount of work, and he was at the same spot that the guy who don't know numbers was. So what we're saying is, so this is the thing. You can't say, well, listen, the guy who knows calculus, he doesn't have to put in much work to ace the calculus test. He had to because he had to learn it. So that's what we're saying. No. See, I think there's something that we all agree on. It's like the work, the effort, you actually, taking the steps. Like we all agree with that. What I'm saying is, between both of those guys, it was a guy that was on the spectrum, and it's a guy that's mentally gifted. It's two different guys. The brain chemistry is different. So, one guy might have to work harder than the other, because of his genetic determinism and just because his brain chemistry and all this shit. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with all these thoughts. So what happens is, the reason why these type of conversations happen is because a lot of guys actually want an excuse to lose. That's the only reason that these guys, understand, want that type of vibe or energy out there, because dudes always want to have an excuse to say, well, listen, I can't make this happen because I'm not that guy. You understand? And I can only do this.
So you 100% right. We all agree with that one.
But that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that the idea within itself is BS. So, okay, perfect example, right? Let's say you have a person who's poor as fuck and they work years to become rich. So they're a millionaire, right? Now, let's say you have another person who was born into a rich family. Does that person who was born into a rich family had to do
it one more time, Lucario? I'm actually in my car driving right now. So
that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, you have a poor person who worked their way up to get rich. So they were super poor. They worked really hard to get rich. Now they're a millionaire. Then you have another person who was born into a rich family. So by your logic, what you're saying is that the person who was born into a rich family didn't have to do as much work as the poor person who got rich. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's in a place, he's in a position of privilege.
Right. Okay. Perfect. So now, exactly. So now, how did he get into a place of privilege?
Through his family, through external means.
Perfect. So now, how did his family get the riches?
I guess they put the work in. It really depends.
So the riches are a result of work put in. So either your family put in the work or you put in the work. All that matters is work has to be put in for riches to happen, meaning that nobody just has the riches. You understand what I'm saying? It had to come from somewhere. That's our entire point. So our point is that there still has to be work done. It's perfectly balanced. So the same way that rich kid who was born into the rich family, the only reason they have the riches is because their family worked just as hard as the poor motherfucker who worked just as hard to get rich. So that means that the rich family at one point was poor and got rich, just like the poor person was poor at one point and got rich. It's the same thing. It's balanced out. That's what we're trying to tell you. So what you guys are saying is you think that, well, if a guy just looks good, he don't have to do nothing, or he doesn't have to do much. No, he has to do the same thing. He has to do the same thing. Y'all don't understand this.
No, what I'm saying is the guy that has the most information, the guys that has the strategies, the guys that has the experience, the guy that has the game, that is the guy that's going to win. That is what I'm saying. And I know that, and I know learning all this shit requires an extreme amount of effort and experience and all that stuff, and actually, putting one foot in front of the other and all this stuff. So I actually agree and think the guy that has the most effort, or the most game, that's pretty much the guy that's gonna succeed or just have one up over the next individual. is what I'm saying.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's because they put in the work. That's all. That's all. It always comes back to the same thing. What we're saying is there is no guy that inherently doesn't have to actually do something. You understand what I'm saying? Something always has to be done. There is no thing where, I'm this guy and I just, I chill and I don't really do as much as these other guys because I'm taller, so I don't got to do as much. I'm better looking. I don't got to. That doesn't exist.
See, the problem with your whole argument is that you're looking at other dudes.
Right.
You understand? Like,
honestly, no. You got it, man. My fault.
No, think about it real quick. Let's just say you had complete tunnel vision and you never even made yourself aware of the work that another nigga had to do and you just focused on yourself. Then where would your argument really be?
No, and Miles, I 100% agree with you. Like, I am a tall dude, right? I'm slightly over 6 foot. I go to the gym, etc. So as a result, I get attention from women, like real shit, like right hand to the Most High. Like, so that's pretty much the situation. Now, I don't necessarily know what other guys get. It's pretty much just.
So wait. Pause. What type of attention? Hold on. What type of attention are you getting?
I'm getting all type of attention.
Like, give us an example. What's
I get positive, negative attention, like all different types of attention.
No. I'm saying, give me.
Example. So I went out last Thursday, right? I'm actually finna go out in like another hour, but I went out last Thursday, and when I went into the place, kicking it with the women, just doing things to do my content, I was having women choosing me, as a result of that. Like, and maybe it could have been the women choosing me for good or bad reason, but I had women choosing me, and I was talking to some of the women, that was obviously choosing me. I was talking to them, and they was giving me, looks as though they want to fuck, like real shit, licking their lips and all this different type of bullshit.
So wait, the girls that gave you looks like they wanted to fuck, did you fuck?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, so then, what's the difference of if they gave you looks or not? You still ain't fuck. What's the difference?
Well, that's no. That's because I chose not to.
So what you're saying is that when you go out, you don't have to talk to any women. They just come up to you because they're giving you choosing signals and they're offering you the pussy.
It's both. No. I choose to talk to women because I know, because like you guys say, the work, I know how important effort is. So I choose to talk to the women that I want in particular. Now, women that do choose me, but I don't necessarily I don't necessarily like 100% always hone in on choosing signals. Now, in the sake of content, I'm going to do that, because I know the women is more likely to have a conversation with me. But yeah.
No, probably this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, can you go out, not approach any women, they choose up on you, and then you end up fucking them based on that?
Yes.
So you can never. So you're trying to tell me from this point on, you can go out and never approach a woman ever, and only try to fuck women who approach you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not saying that's a situation that happens all the time, but let's just say if I go out every weekend, let me think, like about a year ago, like last year. I say about a year and like a half ago, I went out every weekend for like 3 months straight. And, I'll say like the last month in that time frame, I was like, I literally could have fucked I ain't gonna say could have fucked, I actually fucked at least like 3 women that were strictly choosing me, strictly off choosing signals, literally approaching me on some King 6/8 of Grace shit. I'm not even making this shit up. Approaching me on some heavy choosing signal shit, trying to fuck. Now the thing was, it took 3 months for that to happen, but it do happen.
Okay, so 3 months over a year ago, right?
Yeah, but that was when I was like the most active.
So that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
I can actually go back further. Like when I was doing my OnlyFans stuff, it was even like.
Oh wait! What did you just say though? You said that's when you were the most active. So being active, was that work or what was that?
Yeah, exactly. I said this earlier. Like I go out and I approach women because I understand how important putting the effort in. Like we agree, like the effort is important. The work is important. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Okay, so what are you saying? I'm still trying to figure out what you're saying.
Yeah, because you basically agree with what we're talking about. We're saying that. So this is what we're saying. What we're saying is this: you're saying that, well, I was just chilling and then, these girls approached me, but it was over a year ago and it took 3 months for it to happen. So hold on. So that means.
This is what I'm saying. I think we sort of going off course. So pretty much what I'm saying is this. I'm saying as a result of me going to the gym, as a result of me actually putting forth the effort to become more physically attractive, I get attention or the game is slightly easier for me is what I'm saying.
So this is what I'm saying to you, Prodigy. This is the part you're not getting, right? If it was easier for you, then what that means is you wouldn't have to do what other guys are doing. Does that make sense? So what I'm saying is, so basically this is how humans generally work. Humans generally go with the path of least resistance, right? So for example, I would go to the supermarket to buy food because it's down the block from my house versus going into the wild and fucking, running down a fucking cow, killing it, and then trying to get the meat from there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if I can get the meat at the supermarket, why would I go chase a cow? You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if what you're saying is correct and you get it easier, why would you do the quote unquote harder thing ever?
Because I'm specifically going after what I want. That's it.
So the girls who give you choosing signals, you don't want them?
That depends on if I find a woman attractive. If she's up to my standard, then yeah. But if she's not physically up to my standard, I'm not going to approach her.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying,
I'm not going. You take the choosing signal. I apologize for that.
Right. So again, it's the same fucking thing. That's what we're trying to. You're not seeing this. It's the same thing. So what I'm saying is this: is that I can go out and to a fucking coffee shop, bar, I go to events and all that other shit. It's the same thing. I get women checking me out and doing all that other goofy shit too. The point is that you still have to put in work to meet the women in order to make things happen. This is what we try to tell you. So what we're saying is that there is because this is what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh well, I'm 6 foot and I go to the gym. So if somebody is less than 6 foot and doesn't go to the gym, I have it easier than him. And what we're telling you is you're wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because what I'm saying is that there's all the other variables that you have to take into account. For example, even if a woman is giving you choosing signals, and we just showed this with the King 6 8 the Great video, the women came up to him, was talking mad shit, making fun of his clothes, and disrespecting him. Right? So even if a woman is choosing you, you still have to see, is the woman following your lead? And check this out. This will blow your fucking mind. If the woman that chose you, right? If you gave them instruction or you were leading them and they were actually following your lead, guess what that means? That means they would have followed your lead regardless if they gave you the choosing signal or not, because you would have approached them anyway and they would have followed your lead. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened is that it's purely circumstantial if those women who gave you the choosing signals were interested in you and actually followed through on what you wanted to do in particular. Because if those, let's say, for example, you have 3 women within that month or something like that, those 3 women out of 300 or 3,000 women that would have been in your circumference, you just happen to choose those 3 women out of maybe 100 or 1,000 that you talk to. Those 3 women would have still fucked with you because they were actually sexually attracted to you in particular. So whether they gave you the choosing signal or not, sex would have happened if they would have followed your lead anyway. So what I'm saying is this: any guy who thinks that they're making it easier with choosing signals, what happens is that the woman that would follow your lead anyway would have done it anyway without giving you the signal. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about, where it doesn't matter. It's the same fucking shit. This is what y'all don't get.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like I don't really operate off choosing signals like that. Like honestly, I'm being so real when I say this. I don't operate on choosing signals like that. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I don't. Because like I said, and like we all agree, we all understand how important the effort is and shit. But what I'm saying is that as a result of me focusing on myself and improving myself, I get rewarded for that.
Well, listen, man. If
the work in and go ahead.
Either way, if that works for you, if that story works for you, then I'm all for it. You see what I'm saying? I'm all for it. So keep that going. But the James, I want the James to call up because the James is in a joint talking shit. So I want the James call up. But Prodigy, we appreciate you calling in, fam.
All right. Let me say this last thing, and before I head out. So yeah, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Like I say, this ain't no debate or nothing like that. You know, the game is not up for debate. You know, I just wanted to talk, have a conversation, see if I can get some understanding or whatnot, right? But with that being said, y'all keep doing y'all thing. God bless y'all. Peace, man.
Take it easy, bro. All right. Let me see.
So I heard somebody calling up, right?
Yeah, 941. Go ahead and let me see if I can call him back. Let me see.
The James said no, it doesn't make sense. Work genetics determine how well you respond to the work. Easier don't mean effortless. So James, call in.
All right, 941. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on, Miles? This is Kobe, and I sent
Kobe.
$30.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah. Going on, Lucario? Yes, sir. Yeah, this is a great topic, and shout out to the last caller, right? So the thing I got to say, right? So let's say Lucario and Miles, but let's say even if a woman approached me, right, and she was like, "Hey, listen, Kobe, I find you very attractive. I think you should take me to my place and fuck the shit out of me, right?" So what I'm gonna say, I still need to see why does this bitch deserve my valuable dick inside of her, right?
Exactly. I agree.
See, that's when, because in my head I'm thinking, okay, he's approaching me, so now I need to see, okay, if she meeting all my metrics, she's checking all the boxes, and once I realize that she's checking all the boxes and meet all my metrics, then I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go back to my place and fuck. See, I made the sex happen. I created the sex, right? The sex happened on my terms.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Yes. But I got a quick story I got to share that happened last Sunday, right? So I was on a date with this girl, right? So, and I ended the date within the first 3 to 5 minutes of our interaction. So, so when she showed up on the date, right, Lucario and Miles, so she was sitting next to me. And then she said something. She was like, "So, I've actually read your profile and everything, but I need to see if you're the same guy in person. So, what exactly are you looking for?" Right? And I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm actually looking for to meet somebody for a drink, smoothie, a walk in the park. And if I like her and the vibe is cool, I take her back to my place and give her a taste of this valuable dick of mine, right?" Just like that. And then, bro, she was sitting right next to me, right? Her leg was touching my leg and everything. And then now she pulled away from me. Now we have this huge gap in between us, right? And then she turned her head and looked at me. She was like, "Oh, no, honey, I'm not going to be another one in your book." So I was like, "Hey, listen, like, I can tell we're not on the same vibe, we're not on the same frequency. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk you back to your car and you let me know when you get home."
Right.
And she was like, "Oh, no. You're not about to send me home." And then, bro, she stood up, right? So she was looking down at me, right? And then she was like, "Oh, listen, I drove 45 minutes here to come see you, and I have all this doing my phone begging to come see me, but I come here to come see you." And I was like, "See, you come see me, so that tells you like everything you need to know." I was just thinking that in my head, right?
Right.
And then one of the manager came. He was like, "Hey, listen, if you don't come down, we're gonna have to kick you out. We don't want to call the cops. We're gonna have to kick you out."
Right.
And she was like, "You need to kick out this asshole over there. He doesn't know how to talk to women, blah blah blah." But
I love it.
Bro,
I love it.
I was very calm and relaxed, cool and collected, right? And then what happened was she snatched her purse off the fucking table, and then she paused for a second. She looked at me. She goes, "So you just gonna stay there? You're not going anywhere?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna chill there and relax." And then she goes, "Well, you probably have another bitch coming, right?" And then she goes, "Well, I'm not going anywhere because you're not gonna have another date on my watch."
Oh my God.
Yo, she really likes you, Kobe.
Bro, and then so I waited inside, right? So one of the guys just walked her outside, and I went out. Bro, she grabbed my hand. She was like, "You know what? I should fuck you right now because you got my emotions up and down, blah blah blah."
Yo, she likes you. I told you she likes you.
And I was like, "Hey, listen, bro, this is not gonna happen tonight. Just go home. Text me when you get home, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then she goes, "You an asshole, blah blah blah." And then she left, right?
Yeah.
So I was sitting outside on the bench, right? And then one of this dude just came outside to talk to me. He was like, "Bro, I would have flipped out, bro. Like she was disrespecting me." But I was like, "Bro, listen, like she's a female, bro. You can't act that way. You got to remain calm there, very like emotional, like an erratic, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this other young dude came out. She was like, "Yo, what are you doing, bro? Do you see how bad she was? Do you see the body on her, bro? You fumble in the bag, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Bro, didn't this nigga just witness what the fuck just happened?"
Right.
So, and I was like, "Hey, listen, I gotta go because I have another date." Because I had to call the other girl, right? I'm like, "Hey, listen, the place that I'm at right now is very crowded, and there's no place to park. So meet me at this other place."
Right.
So
yeah.
I told him I gotta go, right? And then he was like, "Oh, you got another date? We gotta get like you." And I was like, "Hey, listen, there's this dude named Lucario and Miles that they can teach you the game." And they was like, "Oh, you actually paid to get girl?" I'm like, "Well, this dude don't even fucking get it, bro." So I just fucking walked away.
So, yo, that's crazy.
So that was my that was my Sunday evening, bro.
Yeah. Did the first chick ever hit you up though?
Yeah, she did hit me up, Milo. Yep, she did.
Oh you got to be careful with those chicks, man. You got to be careful.
I'm done. But she sent me this long ass paragraph. I'm like, "Hey, listen, it's not gonna work out. I'm sure there's somebody out there looking for you too.
No.
So I'm not the guy." So
a chick like that though, I would see Kobe.
Yes, sir.
Kobe. We gotta talk, Kobe, but I can't talk about it on this shit. I can't talk about it on this shit.
Miles talking about some devious shit that you can't.
Yeah, we gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk, my nigga.
So I gotta get on the masculine identity membership, so I can't get on the Zoom calls.
Get on the Zoom call, my nigga.
That's crazy. But yeah, you gotta, be careful with them chicks too, because she wilding out like that. You know what I'm saying? She might be wilding out later on some other shit.
Chicks don't wild out like that unless they really like you. And she talking about, "Oh, you're not gonna have another date on my watch?"
Yo,
let me tell you, the pussy was super wet. That type of shit, you gotta fuck it in the bathroom.
Yo,
you gotta be like, "All right, calm down, come over here, and then just and just dip into the fucking bathroom, lock the door, and tell her to bend over and give it to a hard body."
Ooh, that's hilarious.
Wearing a skirt.
That's funny as shit.
Well, because I have to tell you, I actually had 3 dates on that day, right? Like on that Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So the first chick, she was wearing a skirt and everything, and I was pinging on the fuck out of her, like at the coffee table, right? At the table inside the place, right? And I stick my finger out. I'm like, and I put my finger on my edge. I was like, "Take a taste of your own fucking pussy, bitch." I was saying that.
All right, stop, Kobe. Stop it.
So you got to exactly. K-Zach said you got to use your powers for good.
You got to use your powers for good.
Emotional. Well, she was like soaking wet, right? And I was like, "Hey, listen, like we can't do like anything on that because I had to go home and get some shit done." She was like, and I was like, "Listen, I'm free on Tuesday between 8 and 9." She was like, "Oh, that's a whole fucking 48 hours, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Hey, you're gonna have to wait." So we ended up not doing anything. So.
Nah, that's what's up, yo, Kobe, man. I like that you're telling these stories to let these guys know what it is. Because some of y'all, you gotta, it's always a good experience to be on a date with a chick and she storms out. That's like that happened to me twice.
Yep. You have to know how to remain calm, bro. Otherwise,
it's very entertaining. It's very entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a few of those. Yeah.
That shit is entertaining.
That was my Sunday evening, man. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys and the other guys in the chat can actually go learn from it. So,
yes, sir. All right. We appreciate you calling in, fam.
Sir, appreciate you, Kobe.
Yes. Thanks a lot for taking my call, guys.
All right, take it easy, brother. All right, later, man. Yes, sir. Oh man, this nigga Kobe's out here killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we still got 570. I think this is Charlie Keeper. That's you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
570. Okay, they hung up.
All right.
Hold on. Here we go. 570. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Hello.
570.
I think that might be Charlie trying to call in. I don't know what's wrong with his phone, though. Yeah, Charlie, we can't hear you. Something's going on with your phone. You know what I'm saying? You might have to call back maybe tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
try that again. 570. Are you there?
Damn, his phone don't want to. His phone don't want to. You gotta make sure it's off mute, Charlie, or you got to turn the mute off. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. See, Fred said that dude might be capping make believe. No, we know. Listen, guys, this is why y'all need games. I cap because you never had those experiences.
Facts. 570. Are you there?
Yes, sir. This is Charlie Keeter. Thanks for taking my call.
All right.
I just wanted to ask if I could use that honor that I sent on Monday for this call today.
Yeah, because we didn't get to your call the other day. Yeah, go ahead. You good?
Yeah. Sorry about that. And excuse my voice because I'm sick as fuck with the flu. But anyway, I'm gonna go through this shit real quick because I noticed something big. One on Monday, there was a caller. This is not to rag on him. He was talking about that I'm a virgin, all sorts of stuff. He was 40 years old and he's still a virgin or whatever, right?
Mm.
And there's another caller today, right before Kobe, who had this attitude of basically both of them combined had an attitude of fear. They're both operating from fear.
Mm.
And the reason they're operating from fear is because they still think that there's something wrong with them deep down inside.
Mm.
And shout out to Steve Dean, why do you hate yourself, caller?
Mm.
And the thing about it is that, so they think something's wrong with them, right? But really what it is, and this is something I had to learn myself, but they are not men yet. And what I mean by that is that they're still taking their cues from society.
Mm.
And this is something that I had to overcome myself. But, when it comes, they think something's wrong with them telling the chick that they want to have sex or being monogamous or non-monogamous or whatever the fuck they want to do. They are still fearful of society or whatever the fucking bitch is going to say or whatever the simp is going to say, right? It's being themselves.
Mm.
And I don't know who that caller was before, but he was basically talking about, I got a good body and all this other stuff. You're look maxing. The reason you think you have to get value through looks is because you hate yourself.
Mm.
And the other guy, he was saying that he needs to get value by fucking more women because he only had one body in his whole entire life.
Mm.
Now, let me say something for guys out there, if they're listening, if they're in a similar situation like that. There is nothing wrong with being a 4-year-old virgin. The problem with being a 4-year-old virgin is that you say you're a loser being a 4-year-old virgin. That's where you fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
These guys say that they call themselves losers. And this is the problem with that logic, is that what you're really saying is, if I wasn't in this situation, then I would make fun of the guy who's a 4-year-old virgin. That's what you're really saying.
Right.
You're saying that guy has no fucking value.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually being an asshole to everyone else and yourself at the same exact time.
Mm.
Exactly.
I want to make a clear-cut example of self-hate that has happened throughout, the United States, for example. When we talk about slavery, for example, and I'm just using this not because I know better than anybody, it's just because it's a clear, concise, and precise example of how self-hate can manifest, okay?
Mm.
And this goes back to, society. You shouldn't take cues from society fucking ever, unless you should give yourself the final decision, okay? For 400 years, Black people were enslaved in the Americas, including obviously the United States, because white people said that Black people are below white people, okay? Logically, this makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Mm.
But guys went on with it because, well, one, they're bitches, and two, because they're fucking racist fucks who hate themselves. Because when you actually put something below, you say, oh, that thing's below me. You're actually pedestalizing it because what you're saying is, I need to put you down so I can put myself up.
Right.
And that's what guys do. You know, with all this shit, they, you know, that's like with this woman on the thing. She's like, you know, I know my value. So, and that's with me not giving out box. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, you're gonna be valuable no matter what. And I know she's just saving face, so I'm just using the example.
Right.
But you know, for Sims, stuff like that. But you know, when it comes down to the situation, you guys should never fall society. Like, we already knew, like, just like black people, like, and this is the crazy part, some black people forgot their value during slavery, and there were other black people who said, you know, if they did like good deeds for their masters, they would say to the black guys in the cotton field or black women or whatever that, why don't you just do what your master says and then you'll be valuable. Those guys literally forgot their fucking value. And it's a sad thing. And I'm just using it as an example, not because I know better than black people on slavery. I'm just using it as an example to show, you know, when it comes to, like, what is that Rocky quote in the movie? It says, it ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep going.
Right.
And this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap it up. Is that with these guys, the caller from Monday, and it's no knock on you, because I used to be like this before. Okay. And with the guy from today who's like, you know, looks and all this other bullshit in the gym and all this other fuck shit. The thing about love is that you have to die to love yourself.
They're not ready for that.
You have to be willing to die to love yourself. Now, I ain't talking about no, you know, you're going to go blow up some shit or you're going to go start some fights. But when push comes to shove, just like the black guys and the black women on the cotton field, they had to revolt against their masters because, you know what? They said they had to fucking love themselves. They said, I'm valuable no matter fucking what. And when it comes to dealing with women and sex, that has nothing to, you know, the plight of black people is not even, is way different in comparison to just you telling a bitch you want to have sex. So these guys are really just acting like bitch ass pussies. But it's an example to show that when you actually love yourself, what you actually have to do is go to the ends of the earth and, you know, what's that quote? Go through hell and high water.
Right.
You're going to have to die for some shit. I think, what was it, like Boss Macker said something like that. You know, you have to be willing to die to know that you're valuable.
1950.
And if you break down the law, what's up?
No, it was 1950.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. But you have to be willing to die for who you are. If you break down the logic, being black, there's nothing wrong with that. But some fucking Europeans supposedly said so. Now, we all know that's fucking not true, that being black is bad, but people actually believe that because they fucking hate themselves. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say, because I want to be going on a tangent with this, is that these guys, both of them had a problem, which was they're worried about the outcome. And I've had this for much of my life, and it took me a while. It took me getting coaching from the Carl Miles and listening to many guys and journaling those other shit to get to this point where I'm a confident ass motherfucker. You guys have to realize that it's not about the outcome. It's about the fucking try. Okay? Being a man isn't about getting a fucking 1,000 bitches or no bitches at all. It's about doing what you want to do on your terms, and that's it.
Right.
And giving the fucking try.
Right.
Just like black people on the plantation had to try to love themselves, even though there were other black people telling them, well, if you just do this, you'll be valuable. Those black people who were on the plantation said, no, fuck you, and fuck your white masters too. I'm valuable because I know I'm fucking valued, and I have to fucking die for this shit. I'm gonna fucking die for this shit.
Exactly.
And you guys are scared to talk to tell women you want to fuck her. Grow the fuck up. Seriously. I mean, it's ridiculous. Acting like everyone here didn't get here through fucking sex, and you're afraid. But the reason you guys hate yourselves is because you don't, like the last caller, and this is the last thing I'll say, sorry about that, I'm gonna add another 100, is that you guys don't even fucking try.
Right.
You guys don't even fucking try. And you know, this is what I realized about love, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, is that it's like being in school. You know, you're in seventh, I don't know what, you know, when you guys went to school or whatever, but you know, when I was in school, you know, I had 7 periods in the day, and it's like, you ever get to like near summer and it's like 6 periods a day, and you're looking at that clock and you're like, man, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. And then you look at the clock, and only 5 minutes go by, right? Fast forward to now, I'm 26, and I'm like, man, that flew by quickly, didn't it? Even though that was like, 15 years ago that I was in elementary school or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with love. You may have to go through 1 million or 1 billion or 1 trillion rejections. I mean, that's not going to happen. I'm just using that hypothetical. But you may have to go to the ends of the earth okay, to love yourself. But as soon as you get what you want, you'll be looking back saying, oh, that wasn't so bad. That was actually pretty fast.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
And it's just an excuse that guys make up in their mind because they're afraid to try.
Right.
So what if you don't? Ask yourself, so what if you don't get it? Really ask yourself, and this I had asked myself too, so what if you don't get the outcome? Like, actually, so what? So what if a girl doesn't want to fuck you? So what?
Right.
Are you going to fucking explode?
Right.
You'll be fine. So anyway, get him that bad boy membership. Get him that masculine identity membership.
Charlie be going in.
Yes.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you
right now, and thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Sir.
Appreciate you, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And all right, so we about to wrap this up in a minute. So guys, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Oh yeah, we didn't even answer the questions in the fucking chat. Hold on. I guess we could kill the phone line now.
Do we finish the video with the lady?
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to do that too. Hold on. Let's speed through this. Let's speed through this really quick. Let me just get these questions out the way. I said I rolled my number up on a piece of paper yesterday and gave it to the bus driver while I was walking on off the bus. She haven't hit me up. Did I do something wrong? Nah, she's ain't feeling you, fam. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
She might be married. She's a bus driver.
Yeah, you never know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This says there are false dating statistics that are biased against men and fucking up the game. How can I influence women to not believe the false dating statistics and believe in my masculine identity? Hey, Fosa, don't worry about none of that shit. Just talk to these women and lead them. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see what other questions. It's so funny that most guys think having a longer conversation will increase her interest. She knows in seconds if she wants you. The masses are really asses. But your thoughts? Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's the the PUA type of energy of, well, if I browbeat her long enough, then I can get her to like me. Says, should I charge a chick to the game if she asks me, are you saying there isn't any point in hanging out other than hooking up? Yeah, because she's not really trying to hook up with you. She's not really that sexually attracted to you, because if she was, she wouldn't ask that, or she wouldn't say that.
She would not say that. Facts.
So I really want to see the King 68 video where the girl disrespected him, proves that outside doesn't mean shit. But have you show? Well, yeah, you got to rewind the show and you can see that. All right, so let's see a little bit more of this video real quick. See what else she's saying real quick. Oh shit, I just fucking took the shit down. Let me bring it back up. Hold on. Let me see. Where the fuck? Okay, here we go. Let's see what else she's talking about.
Because I don't see value in casual sex. I don't see value in an orgasm without being connected to you, without being committed to you, without having access to your.
See,
lying bitch.
And see, if you don't see a value in an orgasm, then that shows me that you don't really like sex like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You really don't like sex like that.
She lying anyway.
Mm-hmm. This is crazy.
Home or to who you are or what you do. I don't see value in that. An orgasm doesn't do it for me, but your heart does, your commitment does, your time does, right? Mm-hmm. Your thoughtfulness.
Yes.
That's what I want.
So if that's what you want and the guy is telling you to suck his dick, but you refuse, so you're telling him to wait, then you obviously don't want that shit you're saying you want.
Exactly.
Because if you want my time, energy, attention, all this other shit, and I'm telling you to suck my dick for 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, no, well, I can't do that. We got to wait. Wait for what? So now you're saying, well, I want all these things, but I want it based on my terms.
Right.
Even after you supposedly have been following me this entire time.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. This is crazy.
Then you can take me to Bora Bora. Then we could be tearing Bora Bora up and you could be tearing me up in Bora Bora. But until then,
see, the fact that she's even saying you can do this and that and this and that and then You're not leading. You're not the leader in this situation. You're not. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous happening.
You're going to access me, love me. You're going to pursue me. You're going to court me. And I will do the same with you. And then
what does that even mean?
Yo, when I hear women explaining how things are going to go, it's so unattractive, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand none of that shit.
Like, what do you mean you'll do the same? What does that even mean? We're not equal.
We're not equal.
It's talking about.
And by the time we do what we're doing, it will be fireworks. People are having horrible.
No, it's not. How do I even know if I like your pussy? What are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like, they think that there's just this foregone conclusion that I'm going to like fucking you.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying, where these chicks be dealing with these weak niggas. Because they think the weak motherfucker who's trying to make sex happen is going to be just satisfied with sex.
Well, most niggas like fucking me, so that means you gonna like fucking me.
Right.
That means you willing to do it on my terms.
Right, exactly.
Out of here.
This is crazy.
Sex too, because all they doing is casually. And they're calling freaky good sex.
Yeah.
And this is why nobody, but how come sexual relationships aren't even lasting? If it's so good, why y'all not the same person for years at a time? I'm confused.
Oh my God. This chick is hilarious. See, when you're in a long-term, let's say you're in a long-term monogamous relationship, do you realize that sex, you're going to be doing that maybe the least? Just in general, like in an actual relationship, you spend the least amount of time fucking. You probably eat more with your girl or whatever than you have sex in most cases. Niggas is eating 3 meals a day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? You might have sex for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then not every day. Remember, you eat every day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? This is crazy.
Because it ain't good. It's freaky. It's something you can get anywhere you go. That's what makes it casual. When you plug into a man or a woman and y'all are having real sensual sex that is nasty, not just freaky, you can't get that anywhere.
Oh my God, what is she talking about? You see, this is the problem where people equate sex to intimacy. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing you guys got to understand is that, and this is, and the reason why women say this, because they know this is bullshit. The reason why they say this is to, again, entice you to give them more time, more energy, commitment. That's how this whole thing works. That's all these talking points. It sounds good. Trust me, it sounds nice. It sounds very like, spicy. Oh, because, when you have this connection and this deep thing, right? The sex is just like, ooh, no, it's not.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. See, when you're sex is what it is. The difference between me having sex with a woman I love and just a random woman is I'm having sex with a woman I love and then I'm having sex with a random woman. You understand what I'm saying? Right. The actual, so if I went to McDonald's, which I would never do, with a random woman, and I ate a cheeseburger, and then I went to McDonald's with the woman I love and I ate a cheeseburger, is the cheeseburger going to taste different? Is the feeling of being in a McDonald's restaurant gonna feel different now? Because it's the fucking building and everything's gonna be the same shit. You see what I'm saying? See, this idea that sex is, oh my God, it's gonna be so, that's the trick. You understand what I'm saying? That's the trick. They're trying to add all this shit on top of sex. You see what I'm saying? And see, and women are very clever at doing this because what women do is, because women get really emotional about things, they have a great way of gelling and meshing that together. So that becomes their reality. You see what I'm saying? But it's really just their perception of what's happening versus the reality of what's happening. But again, that's their reality. But see, this is why you're not supposed to follow women, because what happens is that if you're following women, you're following the woman into her reality.
Facts.
And that's what's going to make you say, because now what she's going to tell you, hey, let's wait and get to know each other because that's going to make the sex better. And you're like, okay, maybe she's right. If we do wait, it's going to make the sex better. No, it's not.
And the sad part is, if I follow what she's saying, I'm gonna be expecting the best sex in the world, and then when it's whack, I'm gonna be like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Shit is crazy. Well, let's continue. I think it's almost over.
That's the fusing.
What about nasty freaky?
You can do freaky and nasty, but as long as it's fused and connected on a deeper level than just casualty.
You see what I'm saying? All that bullshit.
Shut up.
It's just a deeper connection with the Kundalini. No, it's not.
Shout out to Paul Pierce, because she was on Paul Pierce podcast, and Paul Pierce did not let her get away with as much shit as this nigga fucking
right
Club Shade, whatever his name is, Shannon Sharp is letting her get away with. Like, this is why I couldn't do certain jobs. I can't have no fucking show where I let a woman come on and just talk the dumbest fucking shit I ever heard, and I let her say it.
Right. This is like crazy.
Like, nah, bitch, you nah.
This shit crazy. Let's continue.
And that means the orgasm isn't what we are thriving for. It's the act and the engagement of the sex that's orgasmic within itself. See, that's grown people talk. You kids, y'all having this little high school sex. Y'all doing that little rabbit shit still. We don't want that.
You see, everything she's saying has no basis in anything. You understand? She's like, oh, you guys are just having this little high school stuff, but the deeper, mature, connected sex is different. Guys, let me tell you something, right? See, sex within itself just is the act. Now, based on who you're doing it with, if you are sexually compatible, the act will feel better than doing it with someone you're not sexually compatible with. Right? But what happens is that if you are sexually compatible with a person, that does not have to do anything with being intimate in the setting of a longer term situation or monogamous situation. So in other words, you could be super sexually compatible with a random fucking whore you met at the bar last week or some shit.
Can I say this too? This is a part of the scam. Because remember what I said earlier about how the type of rejection that a woman has to face.
Mm-hmm.
This is the scam that women like her try to pull. To it's like insurance again against a nigga fucking them and leaving them.
Right.
Because it's like, well, if you wait that long, any pussy gonna feel good to you.
Uh-huh.
Right? You know, that old saying, I forgot who the comedian was, but he was like, I think it was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he's like, if you were starving and I gave you a cracker.
Like, if you were starving and I gave you a fucking cracker,
mm-hmm.
You know, you'd be like, God damn, that's the best cracker I ever had. What's that, a Ritz? but it was a regular day and I offer you a fucking dry ass saltine cracker, you'd be like, I don't want that shit.
Right, exactly.
So she trying to make you walk through the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, figuratively, so she could give you a fucking stale cracker. So you could be like, God damn, what's that? Is that a Ritz?
Right.
Did you put butter on that? Fuck you. No.
It's terrible.
No. Give me the cracker right now.
Exactly.
Because here's how I know if the cracker tastes good. If I just ate and the shit still tastes good.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And the thing is, I want the cracker now.
Now.
The problem is that you're trying to trick me into thinking that the cracker is more valuable.
And it's going to be more valuable later. I know. I want it. Let me tell y'all something, guys. Let me tell y'all something. Cooperation and compatibility is not just what a woman gives you. It's when she gives it to you.
Exactly.
So when I say I want it now, and she's like, yes, daddy, I'm going to give it to you now.
Yes, daddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of the compatibility.
Right.
Don't let these fucking half-ass, made-up, wanna-be good-looking bitches fool you, my nigga. Fuck, I can't stand it. Like, the fact that these bitches get a fucking platform for millions of people to listen to her say this,
mm-hmm.
makes me that puts me in a state, bro. I'm like, what?
And it's just a bunch of nonsense that weak niggas fall for. Well, let's continue.
You don't want that. You can keep that right over there. Right over there.
I thought the further the trip, the freakier and the nastier it got, doc.
Listen.
The
further the trip,
yeah,
to my heart, to my safe space,
to her heart and her safe space. Oh,
damage,
bruh. What are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing? You see what I'm saying? The bullshit. Like, I don't give a fuck about your heart and your safe space. And this is what I'm saying. Like, again, when you fall into this thought process, you are falling into the woman's reality. What are you talking about? To your heart and your safe space. And why the fuck do I give a fuck about your heart when at this point I don't give a fuck about you because you ain't following my lead? You understand what I'm saying? Don't make no, like, if you're not following my lead or doing what I say, I don't care.
Right.
This is crazy. So now I'm supposed to wait. You resisting. I'm supposed to wait for you. Then I'm supposed to care about your heart after you're basically resisting my leadership? That makes no sense. Let's continue.
to my mind, to me accessing everything, your cell phone, everything you have.
Yeah. What?
Is the more sex we have. That's
Wait, so we get more sex if you get access to my cell phone?
What? You see? You see? You see how the scam is getting more and more?
Yo, what are you talking about? This is crazy. Let's continue.
the nastier that a woman who loves herself and respects herself will get. The more that you create an environment that I can trust you in, that I am safe in, it's not about freaky. I'll never say no. About whatever as long as I have.
So if you create an environment and she says she'll never say no, then by her telling you let's wait, which is her saying no, she's essentially saying that I believe you're not creating that environment, which means I'm not going to follow you. So what the fuck should we even be talking at this point? Like, shouldn't we be done? You see what I'm saying? Right. Because she's saying if I feel this and I trust you, right, I'm going to cooperate. So if she's not cooperating, she's like, well, I don't feel this and I don't trust you. So if that's the case, what the fuck are we waiting for? Shouldn't I just go? Shouldn't I just leave? Shouldn't I just talk to another woman? Forget that you exist? It's like they be telling on themselves. They don't even realize this shit.
Have the capacity to do it and take it, I will capacity and bound with you. Wow. But I got to be safe. I got to have access. And there has to be transparency.
Access to what?
No.
Is she talking about my phone? You got to have access to it.
Bro, like, this is what I'm saying. I'm hearing these women use the words like, it's got to be this and it got to be that.
Right.
Unattractive.
Right.
That's unattractive. Guys, y'all need to language exposes. Start listening to the words these chicks is using.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be this and it gotta be that. What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you?
Right.
And what did you earn?
Mm-hmm.
What did you earn?
That's crazy.
That sound like a bitch that don't trust your leadership. That's what it really sound like.
Mm-hmm.
That sound like a bitch that's not attracted to you. That's what it really sound like.
This is wild. Crazy.
I can't stand this shit, bro. Like, these type of chicks, you know how these hoes be talking about, oh, no, you be playing in my face. This bitch is playing in America's face right now.
They say, I read a study that say the more educated the woman is, the freakier she is.
Facts.
I read that.
And I want you to notice, the more ridiculous her rhetoric gets is the more this nigga Shannon Sharp sound like a fucking slave.
Right, exactly.
Massive.
Facts.
I read that.
No, pull it back real quick.
I can't even pull it back. It's
Instagram. Massa, I knows ain't supposed to be reading, but I came across a study the other day, with your permission, Massa, that
Yo, this shit funny. Let's continue.
The Cosmo.
The facts.
Shout out to
He's like, I shows did, man.
Shows did. Yo, because I don't want to make you mad now, Master, but I sure did read that the other day. Sure will. I sure will. Like, don't y'all come around here starting troubles.
Yo, oh man, this is too funny. All right, here we go. Look at her face. She's smiling like these stupid niggas is falling for this bullshit.
Cosmo. Shout out to Cosmo.
Yeah,
cheers, Cosmo.
Huh?
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
How many degrees you say you got?
6.
Oh my God.
6.
How many degrees you say you got, Master? Cause we is smart. We sure is smart. Anyway, we sure is smart. Come on now, Master. Tell about your degree.
Yo, she said 6 like that. Like, who gives a fuck about your degrees? Nobody gives a fuck about your degrees. And isn't it funny how she submitted to the Organization of College and Academics, but she telling you gotta wait. She didn't tell the college they gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? She submitted to that structure, but she won't submit to your structure. Isn't that interesting?
Yo, Shannon.
This is crazy. It's too funny.
Gee! That's Cold Shannon to get $50.
Okay, that was it. All right, cool. So yeah, we're done with that. Man, that shit is too funny, man. Oh my goodness. Yo. This is too funny.
Shannon Sharp is a wild boy.
Oh my God. All right, so guys, we about to wrap this shit up, man. So tomorrow, you doing the Real Game No Theory show?
We doing the Manhood is the Skill Set show tomorrow.
The Skill Set show, right? And then Real Game No Theory Sunday.
Real Game No Theory on Sunday. I might not be on the Real Game No Theory. I don't think I'm gonna be on Real Game No Theory on Sunday. I got a family function to attend, but make sure you guys check them out. Real Game No Theory 12 noon on Sunday, and you going live at 5 tomorrow as well.
We'll go live on 5 tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure you guys tune in. Phoenix, yeah, we cut the phone lines off because we're about to wrap up. So you got to call in tomorrow and everything like that. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will holler at y'all later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. and they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never, ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now.